You are about to discover how this typical American breakfast that you have been having for years might be the reason why you are fat. Some people might consider this type of breakfast healthy, but it includes 4 foods that are stopping you from losing weight. Now, this might shock you a little, but one of the foods you should not eat is whole wheat bread. You are probably thinking, isn't whole wheat bread healthier and more nutritious than white bread? Well, that's what I believed initially. In fact, that's what the food industry wants us to believe too, so that they can make money from you over and over again. But the truth is that when you eat whole wheat bread, your body automatically unleashes a fat-storing hormone that causes you to put on fat and gain weight. Not only can it cause you to be fat, it might increase your likelihood of developing diabetes and ultimately lead to death. And because the food and pharmaceutical industries don't want you to know these facts, this presentation may not be up for very long. So watch it while you can. Hi, I'm Susan Lowell, and I have tons of weight loss information to share with you today. Information I've applied myself and lost over 38 pounds of fat from my belly, thighs, and hips. Not only will you discover how whole wheat bread can cause you to gain fat, but you will also learn what 3 other worst foods you should never eat to keep the weight off for good. Plus, I'll reveal the specific foods you must eat to unleash your fat-burning hormones and turn your body fat into fuel. Best of all, you will not need to undergo dangerous surgery, swallow useless weight loss pills, or depend upon unrealistic willpower. By the end of this presentation, you'll learn exactly how to melt the fat off easily, naturally, and permanently, simply by unlearning all the conventional, healthy wisdom that has been used to brainwash you and to turn America into an obese nation. So, stop whatever you are doing right now and pay attention, because when you start following these useful fat loss tips, you will finally have the slim and perfect body you've always desired, regain your self-esteem, and finally be confident of who you are and how your body looks, and finally be able to fit into the dress that you have long dreamt of buying or have kept hidden in the closet for many years. Losing fat might sound far-fetched now, but after you watch this entire video and do what it says, you'll find yourself losing more than 34 pounds naturally in just a couple of weeks. Be amazed when the fat that has accumulated on your belly, thighs, and hips starts to melt away. And you'll be excited to finally regain the energy, youthfulness, and health that you lost a long time ago. I'm going to show you what I've used to lose the ugly layers of fat that clung to my body for years. And if you think you've already heard of this or tried every possible way to lose weight, let me assure you that you have never seen anything like this before. I promise you that after you have watched this video, you'll be excited to follow these tips for an easy transformation into a slimmer, sexier, and healthier you. But first, let me share with you my sad story of obesity, which has haunted me for several years. While I may look slim and appear to be in good shape today, I certainly wasn't always like this. If you are a mommy, you are sure to understand how easy it is for women to put on fat after pregnancy, sometimes for no seemingly apparent reason. After I gave birth to my daughter, I gained a lot of weight and became obese. For a period of time, I didn't care much about my weight because there was a lot going on in my personal life, and I also had work to worry about. On top of that, my husband was always traveling, leaving me alone to take care of our daughter. Sometimes I felt as if I was a single mom. The stress got to me. I sought comfort in food, engaging in emotional eating to relieve the stress and tension from day to day. I always craved foods like cakes, ice cream, and burgers. With time, I got more obese, to the extent that I found myself stretching out my size 35 shorts, even while sitting in the stairway, looking fat and obese. At first, it did not matter too much to me. I thought my weight gain was normal. In fact, I was convinced that my metabolism had slowed down, and I simply had to accept this fact. The next thing I knew, my once loving husband was no longer sexually attracted to me whenever he returned home from his travels every few months. The real slap in my face came when my daughter started middle school. She came home one day and screamed at me. I could still vividly remember those exact words she said to me. "I hate my squishy belly. What should I do to lose my fat? Mommy, why did I have to end up like you? I don't have any friends at school because they think I'm fat. I hate you, Mommy." My daughter, who used to love watching TV and reading books with me and wanted to be just like me, no longer wanted to be like me and felt ashamed of me. That night, I did some serious thinking. I sort of had to.